I ain't got my personal shows. Can you surprise my phone was like this? So let's see if my Wi-Fi acting right now. Make it easy for me. Like, see if it was right now. So let's see. Can you guys right in here? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I know that going on too much around. So I call it stress and the trouble. The next man I put the dress on for. I got the first one. Let's take it guys right on this. Are we are we good? Are we not? Are we good? Or are we not? Yeah, I'm gonna have some grapes. Oh my god. That's my side. No. Which one? Good. It's not looking like this. I'm just gonna see if it's working out with her, which I don't know. But I'm gonna try it again. No Wi-Fi is horrible. It is so terrible. Like I apologize. Hi, are we working now? Or are we working now? I think we're getting somewhere, but I think we're getting somewhere. I think are we getting somewhere? Are we? I don't know. So the conversation that we were speaking on about earlier was, oh, are we getting somewhere? Are we? Are we? Are we? Are we? I think we are. I think we are. Hi, everybody. So I wanted to talk to you guys. Hi, Katie. How are you? Hi. Hi, William. I think you know that thing is. I think we're just because I had too many ads open. Hi. Okay. So I have a really good topic of conversation tonight because I genuinely want to know. This is something that I just that disrespect. I genuinely want to know before you say something to someone, right? Or before you do something to someone, right? Do you ever think before you say something to someone or before you do something to someone? Tonight, I kind of just want to talk about consequences. That's right, you had your operation. You did. Your eyes are doing good. I knew. I was like, yo, it was something about you said October 6th, right? Was it October 6th? I swear I thought you said the 10th. Was it the 6th or the 10th? It had to be the 6th if you already got it done. Listen, I got the date right. Don't judge me. I've been dealing with a lot. I apologize. Well, let me start with Kenneth. I'm glad that your eyes are doing better, and I'm glad that you can see better now. So thank God for that because you had yourself done. So let me start there before I say anything else. So I'm glad that you're doing okay. Triple J hasn't been on here in a while. He has me concerned because he hasn't been on here. It's been on here. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Can you email me so I can kind of like ask you something? um, Money J was on here, not earlier. It's missed. Money J is missed. Triple J is missed. Okay, I know. I haven't seen Daryl on here in a while. Like he'll kind of like comment on like my shorts and things like that. But I don't know if he's okay. Queen, Kiva, DK, as you already know, she hasn't really been in a while, and I usually always speak like some of these people up. So I'm hoping that I speak. I miss my big bros. I miss my baby. Like I miss you guys. Double B was on here. He said him and his wife and his beautiful family are doing fine. So thank God. Hi, Double B. Hi, wife. Hi, family. Joshua. I always get it confused with Joshua or Jason. I think it's Joshua because I was shouting out the patients and the nurses. I was like, "Hi, guys." Try, okay, but I genuinely want to know, right? when you and I just want to know when you are in a relationship, right? And you are happy with somebody, and then all of a sudden, you know, things start brewing. Do you ever think to yourself, okay, well, what is it that I did to cause this? Or what is it that I have done in the past to cause this? I tell everybody, your past catches up to you. That's something I will always believe in. I don't care how much of a life you think you about, your past catches up to you no matter who you are, where you go, where you run to. Your past will always catch up with you. I do not appreciate and not approve of, and I don't like when someone tries to purposely mess up. friendships with people that they've been friends with for years because of a sense of insecurity. I don't circle and circle. What is wrong? In certain circumstances, yes, but only if you go. Oh, hold on. In certain circumstances, yes, but only if you want your past to catch it with you. If their past was really bad, I'm gonna put it to you like this, right? It's something I totally believe in. You know, when you young, you're naive and you think, well, you know that I'm untouchable. You know, I'm unstoppable. Hi, Ace of Spades. I see you. Let me sees you. You know, I'm kind of weighing on my mind of, and this is me being very honest with you guys. I'm noticing that whenever I end up liking someone, I'm starting to notice that it's been a pattern. I've been wanting to get rid of my male friends or them having an issue with me having male friends. I don't like when people come in and try to mess up friendships. And it's crazy because I've known of a gentleman for 10 12 years and we're very cool, we're very down to earth and very kind, right? Handsome, very handsome man. And that's the gentleman that someone had accused me of dealing with, right? Which is completely not true. And it's so crazy. But like now that I'm thinking about everything, this gentleman had came into my job and he seen me. It was a lady that was, it was like me, the lady, and he was like kind of on the side of her. And me and him was having a conversation. Just like, you know, a normal conversation. I like, you know, hey, you know, how you doing? Things like that, whatever. Nothing, you know, nothing big, nothing crazy. And I'm noticing that this whole time I'm talking to him, this woman is still seeing me here, and I'm like, I'm not thinking nothing of it, right? So then he answered a question that I asked him, and she was like, "Nope." And I was like, did I miss something?" This following response was, when they answered that quickly, don't trust them. And I was like, ma'am, please have a good day. My point is, right, I've noticed that whenever I engage in a conversation with this particular gentleman, someone always has something to say. And I didn't start to notice it until today. I was like, wait a minute. I just noticed something. It's always with him. And again, this is the man that I got accused of dealing with. And I was like, you know, it's sickening how I've gotten accused of dealing with this man. But this man didn't even have the slightest idea what was going on because when he left out, I think I called him that night and I was like, yo, do you know what happened? And he was like, no, again, because he was in, it was me, the lady, and him. So he couldn't see, like she was, I always say this wrong. So give me a second. She was in front, no, she was she in front of him? No, because if she was in front of him, yeah, she was in front of him. Sorry, that throws me off sometimes. Don't try to do this. It's dependent on a relationship with the male friend, but that's the no thing. Okay, if you have relationships with the male friends, or if you didn't, I believe that the male that you're talking to would think that you're in a relationship. But that's the whole purpose of stop assuming. That's why when this woman said that, I said, man, have a good day. And when I told him what happened, he was like, "Yo, you serious?" I said, "Yes, I'm serious." And it's crazy because this is the same gentleman I had to apologize to because he got pulled into something that had nothing to do with him. I don't like that. I've been knowing this man for 10 to 12 years, and here I am having to apologize for this man for something that had nothing to do with him and that had nothing to do with me. And then I'm defending him at my job. I'm like, "Man, have a good day. Out of all due respect, we don't know you from watching paint drying on the wall. Why are you engaging in our conversation? Like, what? Man, what are you doing? It's rude." In a relationship with that person. But I think that now best friends are fine when you're talking to someone or if you're in a relationship with that person just as long as they don't cross the line. And that's my whole thing. And I'm no knows I'm not being disrespectful for so I have not ever, I have not ever, I've never spoken to a man that has been comfortable with just me being out of mouth right. I can't sit here and imagine, right? This is the same man I'm getting accused of dealing with. And then this is the same man I'm defending in front of a lady that he don't even know that this is going on because he can't see her facial expressions and he can't hear her. I can hear her. It is rude. I don't hear when nobody say it's rude. It's because as men we know it's no such thing as male friends on our end. Now y'all ain't. It is because y'all have to understand some women can conduct themselves in a very platonic manner to have a platonic conversation and have a platonic relationship with a male. My aunt said something to me a while back ago, and I say this a lot on here. She always told me, she said, "Baby, women are not built the same way men are. Women are not built to do the things men do." I said, "I understand that." She said, "No." Said, "I want you to listen to me. Women are not built to do things men do, and women are not built to move the way a man moves." So what she's saying is, no matter how platonic you think that your friendship is with this person, somebody is always going to think something and it's always going to ruin a relationship. So you have to choose. It is either that one person or it is your male friends. Lord knows as much as I don't want to believe it because it genuinely bothers me, I'm going to have to. And my biggest fear is losing my best friend because of a man. I never want to be in a relationship with someone and then I lose my best friend and then I lose my relationship and then I'm by myself. What the hell? Why you don't want to get involved with the man anymore? I didn't say I'm definitely gonna be involved with the man, but it's just I don't want to move the way society moves. I don't want to move the way the internet moves. I don't want to move the way people want me to move. I don't want to do that. I would love to be with a man that is comfortable in his own skin and knowing, what type of woman he has, and I can feel okay. My lady is over her mouth, friends. I know she good. There's a lot on my mind. Yeah, you know it is. Real feelings are real intentions of a relationship with that man. It's in God's hands. You can't freak yourself out about his mindset. You have to give it time, but you also can speak to him about it. And see, that's my thing. I'm so big on transparency, right? That when I tried to I can't live still while I'm not in a relationship myself, right? And I always refer back to the gentleman, right, that I was dealing with for 6 years, right? Because I gave this man transparency, time, communication. I gave him everything that he asked me for. But the things that he asked me for, I never got it. And I gotta, in a sense, take a look at that. And I gotta use that as an example because what if I would have ended up dealing with this man, right? And then losing my best friend. And then I don't even really speak to the gentleman that I used to speak to, you know, that I've known for like 10 or 12 years. Like I don't really, speak to him. And I don't know if it's because it's an awkward situation because of what had happened. But me having to apologize to this grown man because of what another man did, it makes me feel away. I don't want to lose my friend. I don't want to lose that good conversation. I don't want to lose that realness, because this man is so real. And I always tell him like, yo, he's just a really cool, genuine person. Like, he's very handsome. He's just a really good person. Like, I just think that this man is an amazing person. And I would never. Okay, wait. Wait, any word on getting Patreon working? No, not yet. It takes a strong man to realize what's in front of him. Oh, you should have wrote that in capital letters for me. And to understand that whatever happens, it has nothing to do with him. I said that. I agree. And he also has to understand it from your point of view as well. That's hearing you out. And that's what I'm saying. I want to be with a man that I can actually have a conversation with, hears me out, and doesn't just instantly jump to a conclusion. I don't have a problem with telling a man, listen, I predominantly know men. And y'all know, like, I will keep it such a buck. So real, so, oh my God. So, why don't us men have any unattractive female friends? If she's just a friend, we won't even speak to an unattractive chick. Well, that's on y'all. That ain't got nothing to do with us. You know, or you comment like that, they're jealous of others and with you. It's just, but that's my whole, and this is my thing, right? Now, if you've known this man way before me, I can't ask you to stop being friends with him, but no new friends. And see, that's my thing. Like I've known the dude like Noah is nine. I know him for like six, 6.5 years. I know him. I knew the other dude about 10, 12, something like that. Right. So it's like, okay, he didn't know that I knew this particular gentleman. But my whole thing is this man don't even know that I've known him way longer because he never let me have the conversation with him. It just blows my mind that you sat up here and said all these crazy things, but you don't even know, and like my best friend, I've known him for way longer than I've known you doing for 6 years. So my thing is, there should never be a man that steps in unless you stop speaking to me because you feel insecure within yourself. I can't stop that. You shouldn't be jealous of your friends. Real men don't get jealous of your friends just as long as they don't cross that part, right? I don't remember. Yes, I could have been. Yeah, I know how I always tell y'all, don't question yourself when you know you did nothing wrong. I'm putting everything on it. because I don't want to talk about this no more. But I wanted to pinpoint out everything. It was as simple as this. I had that short black dress on, right? I didn't go inside where I was supposed to because I felt there was too many men. I didn't have a sense of comfortability with men seeing me in that dress. And then I didn't know how it would have made, him feel with men seeing me in that dress. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm not about that put in there because it may be a sense of uncomfortability for both parties. So I don't want to do it. But seeing someone that I knew had a conversation with him and if the other man just blew up. Then he pulled the other man into the blow up. And then he pulled another gentleman into it. I noticed him with the other gentleman for 2 seconds from me coming into where I come in at. And you tripping like that, then you pull this other gentleman in. You are showing a very high sense of insecurity. It's not appropriate. That's so inappropriate. And you, as a woman, you don't have to apologize to me, and that's just a friendship. And but see, that's my thing. It wasn't even a simple fact that I wanted to apologize. Like I had to apologize to the other dude that got pulled into something that had nothing to do with him because. And I was thinking about it today. I was like, wait a minute. I was listening up like 10 and 12 years, right? Never had a confrontation with him. Never messed with this man and no man. And this man has never asked me on a date. Never been in this man's car. Never been to this man's house. It's always been, hey, how you doing? How's your son? How's your life? What's new? So innocent. So I'm saying to myself, it's not me. It's you. You were the problem the whole entire time. 6 years. And then whenever you would leave and come back, you would text me, oh, is that over there, your man over there, you want your man? No, there's no man here. Do y'all ever see a man here besides Kyle? No, you don't. It's always Kyle or it's already my thought. So I'm replaying everything in my head and I'm like, yo, how dare I apologize to a man that got pulled into something when I didn't pull you into it? A sense of my whole thing is a conversation of that and you ran with it. Do you guys know how many times this man went to go this man went to go compliment me? I said, sir, please don't compliment me. He was like, I'm sorry. I said, don't compliment me. I said, if you don't want to get associated with me in any manner, do not compliment me. He said, this is not the man. So, I've never heard a woman say that. I said, I know. I was like, I get it. But I'm like, please, I can't. I was like, I can't take no more. I was like, please. Don't compliment me. Like I never should fear a compliment from a man because I don't know who's walking by. I don't know who he knows. I don't know who he's with. I should not fear none of that because of somebody's gonna be like, oh my goodness, she talking to him, so she's eating like that. It baffles my mind. Hi. Yeah, that's what females do. Men don't react that way and bring other men into the situation. I agree. He should have sat down with you and really asked you about your friendship with that male of 10 plus years because I'm pretty sure that you didn't have good relationships with that male. You just been knowing him for a long time because he's been a really good friend. You should just be yourself. And if he cannot handle that, then that's no maybe. I said that, like, and I never want to disrespect him, but really looking back at everything, he was wrong. And I want this to look so honest to God be the very last time I speak on this or about this because I don't want to talk about it no more because I catch myself talking about it a lot recently. That's how you know it's been on my mind and I've been asking myself, okay, and y'all know whenever I say something wrong or I do something wrong, I have to take accountability. But this time around, I did nothing wrong. And my thing is I feel that You did that in front of my son, right? My first thing is I'm always gonna protect my son. Now my mindset is I don't know how this man that you're seeing, oh, well, you dealing with her is going to respond to me. This man can get mad, start, telling me off, start trying to swing on me because something that you're saying that's inaccurate, or he can, start calling people to where we're at because something you're saying, like you basically put myself in harm's way. Now let me be very clear when I tell you this. I would have never responded like that for nobody's in front of nobody's mother, nobody's establishment, and nobody period. Knowing that I had way more self-control than what you had, you were wrong. And this man has not called me. This man has not texted me. He has done nothing. Now, what I will say is, whoever he ends up with dealing with next, she's going to be the complete opposite of me. And she's going to give you hell to pay. Because I walked away from it. But it's still on my mind that y'all obviously can see. I walked away from it. I didn't become ignorant, belligerent. I didn't mess up your car. I didn't mess up your station. I didn't go to your home. I didn't call nobody in there. I don't move like that. That's not me. That's not me. I know how to walk in the room and be a lady. I know how to leave out being a lady. The next woman that this man deals with is going to be the complete opposite of me. And she's going to give you hell to pay. Good luck. And then that's when I'm going to get a phone call. Then that's when I'm going to get a text. Oh, hey, how are you doing? Stay blessed. Stay loved. Stay humble. Stay true. Stay balanced. Because I wish you nothing but the best, my love. And yes, I am still speaking on it. But he disrespecting you by bringing others into the situation. That's where I have this sense of uncomfortability because I'm like, you bringing men in something like I don't know how these men are going to respond to me. And then the gentleman that he had accused me of dealing with, he was like, whatever y'all got going on, keep me out of that SHIT. And I can't blame him for being mad because he's getting pulled into something that ain't never happened. So what? Just like the last time with my best friend. I would never forget my best friend said that. Somebody had accused me of dealing with my best friend. He said, listen to me. I've never messed with her. Keep me out of that. I don't want to pursue that. And it's like I'm thinking to now that I'm starting to think about it, y'all. Anytime that that's ever been like someone has ever accused me of that, I've noticed that that's always been the men's response. Keep me out of that. I don't want to pursue that. If I'm not in something, I don't want to be a part of that. Keep me out of it. I mean, it's kind of stuff like, well, damn, it's not me. It's not me. Like, it's genuinely wholeheartedly not me, right? But he disrespecting you by bringing others into the situation, and it's between you and him. And that's what I said. And the crazy thing is, y'all, before I walked away, I said to him, can I have a conversation with you outside? I didn't feel like nobody needed to know our business. You drag people into our business. Now people know because it is the way you handle the situation. I asked this man, I said, can I have a conversation with you outside? This man looked at me in my face one time and said, I don't want to argue with you in public. I said, okay, I can respect. So even if like this man has had me like really upset, whenever I walk into his establishment, I'm cool as a cucumber. Hey, good morning, how you doing? And I walk out. You know what I'm saying? I've never expressed myself in there. I've never come with a different body language. Now he would see my facial expressions that he would know. I'm like, you know what I mean? But I never let none of that show. So it was like, pardon me, everything that you asked me to give you, I gave you. But you never gave it back. You never reciprocated it back. Communication, honesty, time, nothing. Absolutely nothing. You said that you sat up there and slept with the woman, right? You said that you slept with the woman, and your response was, it was closure intimacy. And no, I'm not in a relationship with you. Okay, so I'm not in a relationship with you, and you see me having a conversation with the man. When he told me what he told me, I don't see that big. I wish you well. You didn't talk to me. Like, and then like you said something again. The whole thing is everything that you asked of me, I gave to you, and you never reciprocated it back. So do I think that the next woman he get was gonna be like me? Absolutely. If he has a question, he should ask you, and y'all should handle it through that one. I agree, because that's the type of level. That's why I wanted to pull him to the side and have a conversation with him, so nobody knew what was going on. Because he told me he wanted to keep it private due to certain things like that happening before. So I'm saying to myself, if this keeps happening to you, somewhere down the line, you have to take accountability on why these things are happening to you, because you're not having private, like you're not handling it the way a man would handle it. And I'm not being disrespectful, but you're not. For him to make a whole stand in front of your son and everyone else, and it was men in there. That's what I didn't like. I don't put my son and myself in a situation where there's men in there, and you being in there, they gonna ride for you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna ride for me now. I don't know the people in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling nobody in nobody's establishment, because I'm not about to sit up here and have nobody getting hurt over something you want to assume. I don't move like that. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not doing it. If you can't pull me to the side and have a conversation with me, then them thoughts and them assumptions should stay to yourself. Simple as that. That's what he lost our respect at that point, so he could be raised with me and by top city as well. I don't even text him. Why I'm not. Oh, mm-mm. Don't even text him or anything. Just block. Just move on with your life day by day. That's literally, y'all see what I be doing. And hopefully he'll reach out to you. You shouldn't have to reach out to the middle. Oh, I haven't. Let me say something. That man couldn't get in contact with me even if he wanted to. He knew where I live. No, leave them already. Don't even respond. Hi, Joshua. Hi, Sophie. Hi. And I just fucking just say KRF. You just you said it, but somebody was and I see read them on foot. And we to keep you going. And I really view this to get a relationship with that man for him to make it seem like that, telling him what else he will be toxic about. I'm pretty sure that you do not want. I'm so I double B contacted you this shit. And I don't know. I think it was just I had a lot of apps open. Hey, Raymond said, "Are you good today?" I'm blessed today. I'm so good. I'm loving life, my love. um, the topic tonight is about men that are jealous. Jealous that. And you know what's so funny? Well, again, everybody has a different physical preference, right? So maybe it's just me, but I'm starting to realize I feel like men that I think are very handsome are very jealous. I was like, oh no, it's not the best thing. Yeah, I know. That's my baby. That is my heart. I love me some bestie. Shout out to Kyle. Your personal business is your personal business. If you cannot keep that private, then that's the you better speak that out. Solo PM. I've always wondered why handsome men, and I'm not being disrespectful, so y'all please don't get offended. Why is it that very handsome men, and I'm not not all, but unfortunately, the men that I know that are handsome, they're very jealous. I was like, yo, and I feel like they come off as very, I don't want to say obsessive, but obsessive. You know, I know one day this man said to me, "Say, man, oh, I'm not with you every day." I said, "I'm not with you every day either, but I trust you." Hold on, y'all. Let me tell my cousin to my something upstairs. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Some of them are, but those are the ones that haven't had a proper, okay, upbringing. Start right there. Then I feel like that's when we get into that. And I never want to disrespect nobody's mother. I don't, oh, you guys. So now that I have you guys on here, so my mom's birthday is in 8 days. And I'm trying to throw her well, not throw her, but I don't do nothing big. I'm just something real small and intimate. If you guys want to help me celebrate my mama's birthday in 8 days, you can hit the cash app Candy Bear 11240 because I want to take her out to a really good to a really good restaurant. And I just want her to enjoy herself. And again, it's not about her birthday, but it's about her dad passing and it's still being fresh. So if you want to help me celebrate my mommy's B-Day, you can hit the cash app Candy Bear 11240 and all the money will go directly to my mom, either in a gift or I will just give her the money. But I want to buy her these pink roses. Shut up, that's your B-Day? Hold on, you guys. You know what's coming, and I know you're gonna be feeling away. Hold on. Ooh, that scared me. That was a dog. Hi, Nathan. Nathan, get your phone, girl. No, but go use the bathroom. Is Kyle here? No, Kyle not here. Everybody's asking about Kyle. Kyle is not here tonight. Sorry. But all the money will go to my mom, or it will go to me um having her dinners. But those beautiful pink roses. And I wanted to, I don't know if they do this, but I wanted to, damn, I don't got a day off. I'm trying to figure out because I wanted to either have the flowers delivered to the restaurant where we're gonna go because I want to do something different that I've never done for her before. So I want it to be, oh, excuse me, something different. Bedtime. Let's go. No, no, not tonight. Let's go. Instead for be careful, please. Be careful. Well, you could be sad in your dreams. So if you want to help me support my mom's B day, you can hit me up in the cash app at Panda Bear 11240. And again, all the money will go to her, or it will go in a gift, or it will go to supporting her dinner. That's just all the toys falling. 1 second, please. I'm sorry, can you repeat that? No, you can put that inside the refrigerator. So please go say your prayers. No, and please let's go because it's time for you to go to bed. It is nighttime. That had a proper upbringing to respect the woman and what they say and respect the woman's space and actually talk to your woman on the side. So if you're both, I agree 100%. 100% I agree with you. Hold on. I'm messing about that. I'm sorry. That's so funny. You and my mom share the same birthday. So, you guys, are we back inside? My internet started bugging. I just had to happen the way that it happened. I wish this gentleman would have just had a conversation with me on the side. He could have FaceTimed me, he could have texted me, he could have called me, he could have came to my house. To me, there were so many more ways that this could have been handled on his behalf as a person. You know, you could have gave me that common courtesy, you could have gave me that respect, you could have withheld your emotions to have a best. I just genuinely hope that I don't think that. Yes, Noah. Mommy's okay. Are you okay? I don't know, and I never want to blame anybody's mother because I don't believe in that. Um, if you ask me from what I gathered from him, I wasn't the only woman he was speaking to. So, there was just no respect there on his part, and he showed it. He showed his true colors, and that's that. I personally don't want to give this life anymore because I've been noticing that it's been on my mind a heck of a lot. And I want to leave it where it is tonight. And Lord knows I genuinely do because I am so over the situation. And, I just wish that next time he finds it in his heart to have a conversation with the woman. I'm never going to blame anybody's mother because at a certain point, at a certain age, you know right from wrong. So I don't, I would never do that. And I don't want to give this life because it's just not worth it, because he's probably living his best life and doing him, which I genuinely hope that he is. And here I am home speaking on it. Like it looks crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay. It was on my mind and I decided to get it off my chest pretty much. That's all. Now I need to go take a shower. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna call it a night. I hope everybody has a sleep night and an amazing night. But I'm gonna go. I'm getting tired and I gotta get up in the morning. I picked up a shift tomorrow, as y'all already know. Looks like y'all coming back on. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my internet. I know my internet is just my internet has a mind of its own. I don't know. Yeah, I know it's so crazy, and y'all know it's so funny. As I said again, I'm always so grown that I'm open for a conversation. Whenever he's ready to have a conversation, you know, hopefully I'll still be single and I can have it because if I'm not, with somebody, I'm gonna make it very clear, hey, I wish you well, but I'm with somebody and I'm happy. So, or hey, I'm by myself and I'm so happy to where I don't have the conversation. I don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm leaving you here. I am leaving getting the ditch, driving, get in there, and I don't want to talk about it. So I love you guys. Have an amazing night. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Let's get through tonight's day. Humble, balanced, and blessed. Thank you guys for being on my live. Thank you for supporting me. And if you are new, like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to check out the Patreon once everything is on the OK road to give you guys a heads up. I love you guys. Have an amazing night. Thank you, Dolby. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you, Sullivan. Thank you, KRF. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Joshua. Joshua was in the building. Thank you, one family. Thank you, Drake's dad mustache. Okay, did I say thank you, Solo fam? I gotta thank you. Thank you, KP. Thank you, Mag Day. Okay, I have to give you guys a shout out, baby. I can't pronounce that. Okay. I love you guys. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing night.